Hey guys, and welcome to another live on my channel. So let's start with, where should we start? There we go. Let's start with weekly here. Um, Nothing has changed basically to yesterday. We still have this fair value gap, which is building right now, but is not done yet. So I think maybe on Friday we could come back. Maybe not build a bigger gap, but at least come back to the low, right? Also could close it, so it's possible as well. But I think Friday will be bearish if today is bullish, or at least if today is not wicking below the buy side here. I would consider being short on Friday. Anyway, anyhow, there we go. So there's nothing on the weekly I would mark right now. Hop to the daily. It's crazy, like the whole last days. I think it's from, well, it's not from Monday, but from Tuesday on, we only got this consolidation above the buy side and not really making big moves. All of them are between, I guess, 100 and 200 points, which is pretty crazy. Like it's pretty low. So I would like to see how it's reacting from the opening in this volume imbalance, and then I would consider my bias, because right now I feel pretty much like shorting. Yeah, and in the 4 hour, you see it in the 4 hour pretty well, like from Monday on, Monday opening, right? It's here to now we're in a range, like basically this 200 point range is there from Monday on. So I would like to see it break out in one direction and then just U-turn to the other. Like for example, if we take out the high, not even. I will show you in a bit what I'm talking about. And yeah, on the hourly, it's pretty much the same. Like we got no real levels I'm interested in, but only the buy and sell side. But within this consolidation, we only have this fair value gap here, which really wasn't a thing to the chart until now, because price did not really respect it. So I would not really give much value to this one. But perfect that I'm locked out right now. Give me a second, hold on. There we go. All right, it's the 15-minute chart here. And here you see also what I was talking about, because here, um, let's try to the downside here, it's good. Like this point is the last day high. Who is familiar with my strategy I use on this channel knows that I aim to the last day high, for example, for my short, right? So that would mean I would be even short if the high wouldn't be taken out. And I guess it's the same with the low, right? Yeah, like the low would be also inside of the range. So it could stay inside of the range, take out the liquidity, and then change to the other bias, and then escape from the range. So hold on. All right, okay. So open in 8 minutes, but yeah, there was not really much happening since 9 o'clock. Just consolidating, testing the last week high. I don't know if this would be enough for me. I don't think so to make the turning point. But yeah, let's see how price is reacting on these levels. Price is pretty much respecting the real-time alpha value gap from yesterday. Like you see it, we haven't even wicked out here, just a bit of a wick here. I guess how much is it? Half a point. Yeah, like 0.5. And just here a bit short with the bodies. Painting a bit outside and then going back up. Here again, just wicking outside and the bodies couldn't hold, like price wasn't able to close below this level. And right now we're just dancing around the opening range gap settlement. So if the opening is going higher and collapsing somewhere here or even here, I would go short even before my macro would take place. Because honestly, still, I think like it's bearish, like bullish at the beginning, the fake out, and then turning into bearish. Because you could also like go higher and where was it? Here, gap into this fair value gap or inversion level even, gap into this inversion, and then trading lower from here on. Like this could be a level. But if it would reach that one, I would be. Why can I see it? Yeah. So if it would be able to come at this point or at this level, I would pretty much wait, I guess, until it would hit the last day high. And I don't think that will happen today. I think price will collapse earlier. Let's just put the last day high in as well. Oh, it's already. No, it's not. This one is it. There we go. So I don't think we will reach it because basically that's our ATR right now, right? Let's put it on 7 and on 1 day and let's go. I don't know why this sometimes is taking so long to adjust. I have no idea. Sometimes it's working faster, and sometimes it's just doing nothing. Yeah, but I think it's this level. Like it's this 311. I don't know why it isn't showing though, but there we go. Oh no. Oh hell no. We're at 280. Yeah, this is basically the level. So we're at 280. This means we're basically my level again here. Oh, not really. It would be just 100 points. So it would still be normal inside the daily range. Anyway, anyhow, let's see how opening is doing. 1.5 minutes. But even that price is right now dancing around the opening range shows me that I don't know. I don't think we will have a huge um, reaction, like something between I don't know 20 to 40 points will be the maximum of the reaction. I don't think more and I don't think less. So something between 20 and 40. 30 seconds to go. See what the XY is doing. It's going lower still. The Dow is doing what Nasdaq has done yesterday, so just consolidating in a very small range, right? Nasdaq is the strongest from all of them. There we go, opening. Yeah, so I would like a wick above this level and then going lower. That would be my entry for short. Even if we are not in macro, like because macro could accelerate the price just farther in the direction. Like for example, if we go here before the macro and then we trade lower and the macro appears, I don't know, let's say somewhere here, the macro could be just an indicator which is driving us way lower. Like it doesn't have always to um, it doesn't has always to retrace. There we go. Looks like we do it. There we go. Nice. So I want to see the 15-second here as well, or even let's say 30 seconds, right? Because price could do something right now. I would put a limit order in as soon as we trade below this. This is very bad visible here, like this line. I don't know if I can change it, but this isn't looking good. My stop loss would be, well, that would be high. It is what it is, isn't it? my take profit would be, at least my take profit one would be somewhere here, but the terminus would be down below this one. Yeah, at the opening, I think that's pretty good. Let's see. It's the real time. Wow. I think this will go without me. I think this will go without me, but this is a nice conversion level, so maybe I will take this one. Yeah, that's enough for me. Like I would take one off here. It's okay. And this would be my terminus, right? Yeah. Man, if this will not hit my terminus because of 2 points, I will be really annoyed. Like this would be very annoying for me. Anyway, I would drag this to entry. There we go. Oh, why is it? Oh, that moved on too much. Okay, nice. So cool, cool. Let's see. We made just a few bucks, right? I was just with 3 micros in it. Why can I see it? Oh no. There we go. Yeah, 116. That's pretty okay. Now, here's the thing, though. I always regret not staying in and leaving a runner. I don't know why I always close the whole trade instead of leaving something, right? Because I don't know, a runner would do it as well. So I don't have to make my take profit or terminus there. I could just drag my stop loss there and leave my runner. I mean, it would be the same right now. I would have been stopped out, but at least the chance to have a runner would be there. So it's okay. It's okay. I still improve. I still learn, and at least I got my mm, thing here. My help me balance again where it's supposed to be. Like now we're again above 50K. Seems like a good day. Could give me another entry at my macro. What is the last week low even? Where is my last week low? How can someone be so retarded and forget his last week low? How is this possible? Hello? Like sometimes I'm really retarded. Like really retarded. I don't know. Let's see. Where is the last week low? Let's drag this one and drag it here. So we have the Friday. Where's the last week? This is the current week. Monday, Sunday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Mm, Oh, there is it. Oh shit, that's low. That's low. Oh, that's a nice retracement there. Like we, here was the, here was the midnight open. So we had no chance closing very much below it, right? Just closed a bit below it and then retraced immediately. I don't think I will take another trade because normally I want to stick to my rule, just one trade a day. And basically this was my pattern, so I'm pretty cool with it to not do anything today. Like I'm not cool with it because I want to take something, but yeah, I just have to sit on my hands, I guess. I even cry because it's so beautiful. No, for real, I don't know why I cry. That's not called cry. Tears rolling down my skin. All right, that's pretty cool that we're again above 50K. That's the result of sticking to the rules, because just lost this fucking trades because we haven't stick to our rules, right? That's the shittiest part of being a human. Fucking emotions, right? They drag you even if you don't want it into taking trades, although you know it's stupid. But that's the game. Otherwise, everyone would do it. That's a pretty huge um, opening block, right? At the 15-minute chart, like from high to low, and we don't even have close. We have 3 minutes left. It's like 225 and 171. It's like 50 points. So basically, this was my trade. Let's mark it out for what was my entry? There it was. Let's make it in numbers, right? 201. 201. Stop loss was somewhere here, I guess. I'm not sure. I have to look at it in Aftermath, but I think I put it somewhere here. Or here? No. It was a 1-to-1 till to the, that's what I know. To the terminus, it was a 1-to-1. So basically, it was pretty much somewhere here, right? 1-to-1, I guess it was, yeah. So somewhere here it should have been, maybe on the equilibrium of this one. So That was my trade, right? There we go. Let's just not make them always show the statistic. There we go. This one and make another one. Make this, and let's do there are. There we go. Like, oops. There we go. This was our first terminus. This was our second. First one was 0.68. Second one was 1.45. So our risk was 150. So it's pretty bad that we hadn't had the one risk reward ratio, but yeah, honestly, I don't care. Like, as long as I stick to my rules, we should make more. Like, we should have a higher success rate than 50%, which means we don't have necessarily to be above a one risk reward ratio. But it's nicer to have one to two risk reward ratio, sorry. With one and 50% you would be at zero, right? At the end of the day. How much of a range was this? It wasn't even that much, right? How much was it? Like 201 to 171. Yeah, 30 points. That's not that much. Holy. I don't want to make a replay. Dollar is still going low, right? Oh, like Nasdaq was the only one which retraced. S&P and Dow is still looking for lower prices. Could be a divergence. What is coming here? So basically this here, where is it? A bit lower. Let me see. There we go. This here would have been my terminus if we haven't had this. Let me show it to you. This new week opening gap from the current week here. And this was the reason why I choose the midnight open. Because, yeah, sometimes you see that prices, let me show it on the 15. Sometimes you see that prices trading in the range. I hope you see it because the transparency is very low. It's like 20% or so, but you should be able to see it. So basically this and this is the new week opening gap from the current week. And we just traded in it, and sometimes it's happening that we just shoot above it, right? Or just test the low again and then shoot above it. So that's why I'm very, that's why I pay very much attention to it if we are inside of this range. But even like I dragged my stop loss as soon as we reached target one to the entry, and we would have been stopped out here. So no reason to to be annoyed anyway. But I will mark out my terminus, like the terminus I would have if that was it. There we go. Oh, oh. What did I do? There we go. Sometimes I mess it up with the hotkeys. This one was my level. It's 141. Like this would have been my terminus in general if we hadn't had this new week opening gap. Like this was too much of a hindrance for price to me, though. Have I said it? Was I? Have I said hindrance? Hindrance. It's basically the same. I guess you understood it. So this would have been my terminus. You saw it, like a pretty nice reaction there, because basically it was nothing different than the London range low, like took out the sell side from here. So yeah, nothing special though, but still valid, right? Let me just delete this now, because this is not many, not much, not really more of a point of interest to us. So last day low is here. That's not the last day low. This is the last day low because it changed, right? It was the -2. I heard things about Detroit, man. It's crazy. They were. It's not funny, but it's a bit. They were flooded, right? And this whole water became ice. So like the cars are half into half into water or half into ice, and the other half is showing out of it. How much of a range do we already have? Could be like 150. No, 100. Interesting. Very, very interesting what is happening here. So we get a bit to go. And now we get the thing I said before. Like, let me put this one in here because that's good enough. The fair value gap here, which I said before, could trade in, or I would like to see it at the end of the week, like tomorrow. We're already at the end of the week. I would like to see tomorrow trade into it, but if it's doing it today, then um, yeah, then I'm not interested anymore in doing anything tomorrow, I guess, because that would be my pattern. Like this would be my pattern again right now, because it's the macro, right? It's 9:51, and yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think I will take anything because this is really a very huge down move, and that's what I talked at. I think it was my first, no, it was my Valentine's live stream. There I talked about it, that I don't like it when price is really going with this displacement lower before the macro. I like it when it does this in the macro, so it can turn after the macro and go to my direction within the macro. hope you can follow. And yeah, so basically I want to see at 950, um, like at 950, a huge displacement. And somewhere around 10, I want to see it like retracing or giving me my pattern breaker or something. But I don't have anything here, and I wouldn't even take something because this is way too bearish, way too bearish. But yeah, that's the first time I guess you see my pattern coming to fruition, right? Fruition, fruition. Man, what is today? What is today? Well, now I'm a bit, like a bit annoyed that we don't, man, why don't I leave a fucking runner on it? That's unbelievable. This is unbelievable. We made money. It's okay. And it's always the same thing, right? It's always the same. If I let the runner be, it's just like going against me. And if I don't leave the runner, it's just ripping in my direction. I shouldn't do it, but let me see how much points that would have been. Holy moly, that's annoying. 161 points, like that would have been around. Let me see. Let's assume we would have took the buy, right? And let's assume we would have taken here another one, and one would be left. So I think one micro is 20, is it? No, one micro is $4, I guess. Is it? How much is a micro? Let me see. I really don't know. I think it was $4. $2 or $4. Two or four. Two. I guess it was. I have no idea. I have no idea. Like we can calculate it, right? We have 160. No, we can't. It's like we can, but would be. It's not necessary now. But basically, would have been pretty nice. Maybe next time. Yeah, would be something about around additional 300, 200. Was OTE as well, right? But it's funny how we just rip below. So yeah, like it was exactly the this one I just have to adjust him correctly. Yeah, just hit the, or not even really, just touched it. I think it hasn't even go through it. 0.50, and what's the high? Yeah, so it just touched the 0.75 and then it's gone lower. Anyway, like my stop was somewhere around here, so it wasn't hit. Everything is ripping lower. Not even dollar is doing something different. It's also just going lower as well. Not that not that much as the other indices are doing, but enough. Still enough. So that's it for my um, thought about the price action tomorrow as we go through and in the fair value gap of Thursday, like exactly 1 week ago. I'm not interested anymore for tomorrow to go there because I was considering that tomorrow the TGIF would appear, but not possible anymore. That's crazy. Like we took up the whole buy sell side I was interested in just in the AM session, and it was like it was like my daily target, right? Where's New York? There we go. Yeah, it's a huge leg lower. Like I'm really annoyed. I'm really annoyed right now that I haven't taken. I mean, how sad. Let's assume I would have left the trade up here, pretty sure. Um, but where was it? No, here. I would have left it here, like 144. That would have been 144. Yeah, it would have been like, yeah, okay. It would have been 50 points. Would have been that much. So, because up here I would have, man, no, I would have dragged the stop loss to here, and yeah, it would have stopped me out here because this candle made a wick through to my level and then retraced back, and then it has gone down farther because so probably would have been stopped out there. Shit. What a nice price action. That's annoying. But it's cool that we mm, took at least a bit of it with us, right? So right now we are in the 4 hour, I think that's a fair value gap, isn't it? Yeah, 4 hour fair value gap. I want to see how it's reacting here. Like, I don't really want to see it go below it because it was a very strong level here. Like you see it, it hold this body out of it completely, this body completely out of it here again, I guess. Yeah, it touched it and the bodies weren't even able to close somewhere in it. And even the wicks were just in the third um, quartile of it. Third quartile? Is that how to say it? I don't know. Quarter, third quarter. Yeah, that sounds better. And yeah, so basically, I want to see the same from the um, price right now. I just want to see the wick. I mean, the wick could, in my opinion, go somewhere here to the end of it, but that would be perfect if it would stay here and now retrace and not be able to go through it, because that would mean I would look for lower prices then. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not really bearish for really so much points, but yeah, like this right now has already fulfilled my bearish expectation. We also weren't able to close below the second week's low. Let me show you this a bit longer because that was too fast, I guess. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, this is exactly what I want to see. Do I take a long? No. Why? Because we got too many levels here which could stop us from retracing higher, like the last day high, even the new contract gap low would be a huge point of interest for me. But yeah, like we got the new contract gap low, last day low, even the London range low and the Asian range low is something to me. And if these levels are not holding the price, I think the breaker would. So basically that's just a retracement from the 4-hour level. What is the low of the fair value gap on the minute? Would be here, like the low of the 4-hour fair value gap would be here, and on the 15-minute, there were just a few daily old daily highs, and the second previous week high, I guess. Yeah, high. So if it breaks through the second previous week's high, I think we could go lower to where, like, we got a cluster of levels here. That's pretty much, but there are also some very old levels, right? Like the 8th of February, 5th of February, 6. Here's another, I guess. So they're not really that important to me, but new week opening gap high from the 26th of January is still a huge thing for me, because yeah, it's like holding. I think even next week it's still holding for the 5th week, right? Let's see. This is really hurting. This should normally be all red. What's this even? Where can I make the color? Like, where can I choose it? Has to be somewhere the fast option. I don't get it. There we go. It's more like this, because that's should be this should be red. So what I work towards to holding these ranges. I mean, basically on low resistance liquidity runs, what this obviously was, but I really haven't thought that after this consolidation that we will make it like within the first, what was it, 10 minutes, the beginning of this huge down move, 30 and 40, yeah, like in the first 12 minutes. Really thought that it will make it in the macro. Where's the first? This? No, this one. Yes. There we go. Oh, no. No, I don't. Oh, that's the one from before, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. And like this. Oh, shit. Okay. And that's the first return motion value gap here. Of the 20. Off. We don't need off. February. Extend the rate. I got a warning from YouTube Studio. Why that? Why is that? New timestamps, okay. What is this warning about, man? Oh, my bitrate is too low. Yeah, I guess I have to adjust this one as well, but I don't know. It shows me like above 6,000, but somehow it isn't, right? Yeah, anyway, I will make the bitrate a bit higher, maybe to 8 to 10,000. It's just a problem of, man, capacity, right? Those videos take so much. Um, yeah, we still not able to. They take so much memory, sorry, from the SSD flash drive. That's crazy. Like a stream with, I guess, 2 hours and 8,000 bitrate is near to 200 um, gigs, right? That's a lot. Yeah, so we weren't able to go lower here. That's what I said before. That's what I want to see because the levels earlier did the same. So I expect from the move, which comes from above, the exact same behavior. And I mean, it would be fine for me, even if it would go through, but then I wouldn't expect these highs to be taken. Right now, there is a maybe not a high probability, but a higher probability to take these highs instead of going lower, as long as this is not breaking through it and very much closing below it. Because even if it breaks through, it wouldn't be enough for me. Like, so it has to be closing below it, and then I would suggest being bearish. But right now, it's all depending on the reaction at the last day low, on the new contract gap low, and after that, maybe on the last week high. But I think if we break through this, um, we will go higher. Like if we break the last day low and the real-time order gap of the 14th and the new contract gap low, we will just accelerate higher. But that's it for me today. Like I'm, I will stay and tape read, but I will not take any trade no more because I'm like in between those two price levels and it's not 100% or not even 80% clear to me what price will do. Still, I assume higher prices. At least this day isn't that boring as the other days. And we finally broke out of at least of the range of the 4-hour range. I think if we have those kind of days, like not that much of price action, and we just trading inside of a range like yesterday, or like basically the whole week except of today, I will also implement the ES on a 15 and 1 minute basis into my stream. So I will see if maybe my pattern also appears at the ES, and maybe it's also giving me there some trades. So that's a pilot. I will try it next week. So over the weekend I will mark the levels, and I think Monday, what is Monday? Monday, there we go. Yeah, so Monday will be the first day I will do it. If there is nothing, no news, nothing, could be a good first day to try it. And Tuesday we got like consumer sentiment, red, and S&P composite in orange. Good timing to try it. There we go. So I want to see how price is reacting on these levels. And then we can see where we're heading to. Now we are on the low of the range we traded before. It's possible. Yeah, okay, that's nice. So basically this level here, this first black line above the price, could be, not only could be, but is like a few points away from the range low. So this is another It's another point of resistance here. So if it goes through them, like through all these levels, and I will bring the range also, but I will just make it as a like this. Yeah, it should be, where is it? 102.75. It's like I was too far. Oh, come on, not possible. There we go. There we go. Okay. So basically, if we go through this level and through all of them, I want to see it go through with like speed. I don't want to see it climb like it has done it until here. I want to see it step through and close above it. Like I don't want to see it spending very much time there. And if it's not able to, if it's just dancing around, I really think that we will go lower. How much of a range do we have already today? Like the ATR was 280. How much? 280, I guess, right? Oh man, look at this. It's 276. If the ATR is right now 280, um, it's pretty clear what we were doing then, right? Switch to 1 day. All right, and where is it? So calculating. Let it cook. I hate to wait. It's impossible. Why does this program need so long to calculate it? I don't get it. Hello. Can we please do this right now? There we go. It's like 307, but I think that includes the price of right now. So normally I think this should. Oh no, I don't want it. I don't know. Let's close it and open it up again. Either that's a user's problem or it's really a problem of this indicator. It's like waiting for the closing of the time frame, but that could be the reason why. So if I take the check mark of it, it's just calculating probably the whole time. Oh no, I will know problem is, because it's like, yeah, there we go. We have to take it from yesterday. It's like 311, so we get a bit more to go. But it's within the ATR, so even within the ATR, if you count today to it, right, it's 3.7. So it's 30 points more, right? It's 30 points more, and it's even the real open, right? So it's not even like pre-open. We just count in the real open, and it's already 280. So 280 at 950 is 3.7 at 980, right? No, what am I talking? At 920, like would be here. Yeah, that would even go hand in hand with the low of the 4-hour fair value gap. Like if we drag to here, and I will show it to you, the low of the 4-hour fair value gap would be here, and the 20 level would be the ATR of today. So we'd be within it. Like here is the end of the fair value gap of 4 hours, and here would be the end of the ATR. So yeah, this is still okay. So it's still meaningless to me because it's dancing around below this level, and I want to see the reaction as soon as it's touching it. Like as soon as it goes to the, basically I want to see the reaction after the touch of the last day low. The new contract gap low wouldn't even be that meaningful to me, though. I tuned in yesterday in the live stream of Patrick Wieland with Big Daddy Max, I guess that's his name. I don't know this guy, but he's an options trader, so not really much interest for me there. But yeah, Patrick Wieland, I pretty much like his streams, and this guy's trading with, I don't know how much, 10 to 20 contracts in the mini, not even the micro. That's a lot. Could be my pattern right now as well in the 1020 to 1040 macro on the last day low. Just it just has to go through it and come back lower. Yeah, and then retest the breaker and then go lower to my target would be the end of the ATR, which is 920. But I'm not really sure if I would take it because first the 1020 to 1040 macro is not that much meaningful to me, and secondly, I still believe we go higher. Like I don't think we will capitulate on the last day low. I don't know. Just saying would be my pattern. Or it's the price action which always is killing me, like it goes above the last day low, tricking me into the breaker, letting me think it goes below it and then just shoots higher. Could be the thing as well. It's all depending on the reaction on the last day low, right? At least we did something today. Finally. Crypto is recovering as well. It was a bloodbath the last days. What is ES doing? What is ES doing? And earlier today, so let me try something. Let me look at this. At my very beginning, um, man, I have to show you the charts I had with my brother. They're crazy. Like they were crazy. I used a lot of indicators, and one of them was Bollinger Bands bonds. But yeah, it's kind of it's kind of crazy, right? I mean, still, I think it can be very helpful because this just as an indicator which don't has that much influence in your decision, just helping you. Could be something. I don't know. I don't know. I will not try it. Like I'm done with it. No indicators. No indicators permanently on the chart. So basically we haven't even reached right now the new contract gap low. No. Yeah, so I don't think it will trick me if it's closing below this breaker because normally the pattern of tricking me is going above the last day high and not capitulating before it. So usually when it's not even reaching my level, it's just falling down further. And it really looks like it's about to do this. But it has to close below. Hmm, I don't know, that's not really. It's like a quarter of a point. Which is it? This low is 61.5 and this close is 62. Yeah, it's like zero point 0.5 points. I don't know. That's not valid to me though. Because you see, I want to see a reaction with the very next candle on the breaker, and it does not really give me that. So kind of react somehow. Yeah, it's not that kind of a reaction I want to see. I want to see a huge displacement, or maybe not even a huge displacement, but at least a bump away from the breaker, and then it can retest it again and maybe go through. But first reaction should be meaningful and not what it's doing right now, like all this back and forth price action. But it's doing something. Like it's accumulating here because we take very many we take very many very much we take like all the previous buy and sell sides out, and yeah, so I think we will have a lag before midday, before lunch. How much have we retraced already? Oh, nice. Let me show you this. We hold with the bodies a 50% level as well, like the 50% level. Let me see, the 50% level. Oh no, 50% level of the whole range from 930 is here. Yeah, that's the level. It's really going sideways. Right now's, right now's, right now's. It's getting better and better. I'll go to McDonald's today. Put the fries in the bag. Put the fries in the bag. I made $2 trading. Fairly, I have to say it was more, right? I mean, 160 is, it's okay. It's not. 160 is normally something I want to achieve with, I don't know, two lots, two lots terminus without without partial. Like 3 contracts with partial should be a higher price range. Should be something around 4 to 500, but it is what it is. It's really just want to wants to take buyers in the market, right? Not only buyers, but accumulating, 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 and accumulating. How long did we do this already? I guess it was 10 to 20. Yeah, 1080. Oh yeah, almost forgot how hot this SSD is getting. So we're still not getting over the equilibrium of the price range in terms of closing. Like we wicked above it, but price wasn't able to close above it on the 15-minute basis. We did. We did on a 1-minute basis here, here, but only out of this consolidation, out of, when is it, 27 out of 27 candles. There were just one, two, three, four trading outside of this range. So it's like not even 20%, right? Oh wow, that really wants to go lower. Who's doing it on a 15-minute basis? It's better right now, I guess. Yeah, ES is doing like basically the same thing. And I think it will continue doing it the same way like yesterday. Like the whole AI session, AI AM session, it will just consolidate, I guess. And Nasdaq will go farther in the. I have the feeling that Nasdaq wants to wick a bit more into this level here. Why isn't my where's my midpoint? There, that's why. Oh no. Here. No, no. Why? There we go. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, okay, so no, it will not go higher. I don't think so. I don't think so because we haven't made it above the conquer encouragement of the fair value gap. And yeah, it's looking like it wants to go lower. I don't know. Still, on one hand, it's like strange that it's going down right now, but on the other hand, I'm not really sure if we I'm not really sure if we'll continue lower. Maybe we just go lower, take out a low. No, we will not go higher. I have to let this thought go. I don't think we will go higher. So maybe will we? Could this be? Yeah, maybe we will go to macro high right now to the last day low, making my pattern. But even this, I don't think this will happen because I don't know. I think we will go lower. So maybe we go to the um, let me take the gam box. It's better. It's clearer than the. I choose it. Yeah, it does. It's taking it. So basically, maybe we go to the CE or the equilibrium of this wick, and then we go higher. Like the equilibrium would be here. That sounds valid to me, though. Let's see where the price. Yeah, it was also the low of the consolidation, so could be could be just could have been just a retracement. So maybe it's not going lower here. So we built some equal lows here, basically the basis for taking a sell side and going higher then. I'm not sure, could be also just have been a retracement. I don't know. Like at the beginning, the price action was very clear to me. But right now, I don't know. This range and hmm, yeah, I think we will go lower. I think we will go lower. Why is that? Because we still have this range here from the fair value gap lower. Also, the prices it had a nice reaction here above, but I think that's it. I think that's what it was, and maybe we'll go lower to the fair value gaps low, or even to this to this order block here. Could be as well. So these levels are of high interest for me. So what I'm pretty sure about is that we will step through the sell side first, but afterwards, I don't really know. I don't really know where to go. Like it still confuse me. It is still confusing me that we're not reached the last day low, but capitulated. Like how much is it? 10 points? Yeah, exactly 10 points before it. Like that's not much of a range, and I think if the interest would have been to go lower in general, it would have at least took the sell side to at least took the last day low to bring buyers into the market. But capitulating before this level and even before the new contract gap low, it's kind of suspect to me. There we go. Just a bit more, and then it's like I outlined with the sell side. So, and after this, I want to see how price is acting in the next I don't know, 10 minutes, and I'll be out at 11:30 if no, there is no reason to stay in after it. So where was the 50% of my week? It's like somewhere here, right? So we're right now on it. Really? Yeah, man. We are. That's the half point here. So we're exactly on it. So it's all depending right now how it's acting from here. Man, this is way too obvious to me. Like, I think it will go lower. I think it will retrace over the high, over the last 1 minute high. And I think after it, the highest thing it could reach would be like the last day low. And or if it's not reaching the last day low until 11:10, if it's not reaching the last low on 11:10, I think that we will do nothing until um, either in lunch, like within the time of 12 to 1:30, or after 1:30. But I think if we don't take the last day low until 11:10, there will be not very much of a price action until lunch, because we're still in the range, right, from 10 to 11. I mean, it's a huge range. It's 150, isn't it? 100 and 90.54.9. It's 50 points, so it's really not that much of a range. And yeah, no, that's really so at least it should take the highs, like the high from 22.030. There we go. Maybe wick into the fair value gap and then higher. Or the other way around could be that now we wicked into the fair value gap. So now I really want to see it take out the highs. And like there are two ways after taking out the highs. The first way would be what I outlined, like reaching the last day low within the next 5 minutes, which is really unrealistic. due to the price action we had until now, because that would mean we would need to make, where are we? Let's say 20 to 180, 100 points in 5 minutes without news. That's pretty much unrealistic to me, though. But yeah, so the other way would be we take out the highs, we go below this low, and then we go with displacement lower. Like, I don't think we will spend very much time here. If we fall before lunch, or yeah, the third option would be we just do nothing until lunch is coming. So it's if or nothing. There we go. Was this already? No, it hasn't took them out now. How much is to it? It's 0.30, and here it's high 0.30.25, like a quarter is missing. There we go. And now it's all depending. If we go lower, below the intermediate term low, then I think we go lower. And if we reach the new contract gap low or the last day low, and we wick through it and we go lower then and capitulate on the level, then I think we will go lower. But honestly, I don't really think that we will reach the last day low or the new contract gap low within the next 4 minutes. As I said, that would be like still 80 points from here, and 80 points in 4 minutes. That's a lot. Like, it's not a lot in general, but it's a lot compared to the price action today has given us. Normally I should make my display a bit higher, but I think no, they can't go higher. I don't know why. I would like them to be, I don't know, somewhere here. Maybe I'm just sitting too high. Whoop. Anyway, anyhow. I changed my let's see, let's adjust this a bit. Does it even, it does nothing, right? I don't know why I'm too much on the wrong side. There we go. Camera is doing nothing if yeah, it does, but just really not so much. Oh, but if I put it in the middle and I take this one here, it's wrong. There we go. That's better. Yeah, so there we go. I think I would give it time to 11:15 to take out the high, or at least to reach the new contract gap low, because I like the price action right now. It does. It's kind of giving me the idea of willingness to go higher. Higher, but who knows? Four minutes left until I want to see it grab the high. Yeah, so basically that's it. I'm not really interested in any more movement today, because I don't think that it will reach the last day low or the new contract gap low until, or within the next 3 minutes, until 11:15. So I think it will just stay in the range and accumulate until either 12, like doing some crazy move at 12, or until 1:30 and just grabbing the liquidity in the PM session. So I don't think it will do anything outside of the range in the AM. I really like the candle of the day for the AM session. It's really nice. It's really nice. Much more as I expected, but nonetheless, it's beautiful. Finally, some some price action. Like the next target we aim to is to break out of this mess here on the weekly. Like I really hope we will break out either to the up or to the downside. I really don't care, but I don't like this. I don't like this. Even it's I think it was like 2000 points. Yeah, 2000 points, even if it's a 2000 point range for 3 months. Yeah, for 3 months now, it's a bit too much. It's a bit too much of a consolidation, even if the range is that high. Yeah, so 10 seconds to go until I want to see it take out the last day low, and that will not happen. Like, no way, no way that will happen. Like, there has to be some huge announcement to make that much of a move right now. What is dollar doing, by the way? It's pretty clean, isn't it? There we go, and just take this one here. Look at this, that's crazy. That's crazy until we broke that. That's really nice. Hmm. I was still looking for lower prices. No, we don't have a divergence here. Like not between ES and NQ, but between Dow and the other two. But I don't really give much about the Dow. If the Dow is making a divergence, it's just in um, summary with other points valid to me. Like for example, if we would be here on the last day low and it would make a, or it would build a divergence, then it would be a point of interest for me. But just a divergence on the Dow between the other two isn't that meaningful to me. Yeah, there we are. Like it's 11:17 and we haven't took out the last low, so I still remain with my idea that we will consolidate the whole AM session. And I think that's it. Like, I think I will close the stream here because, yeah, I don't see any reason to stay. 30, 13 minutes more just to prove the point. I mean, we will see tomorrow in Aftermath. I will go back to today, to this time, and we will see what's the idea. What was the idea of the price? Or what is the idea of the price? Mm, that was crazy. 5 minute isn't even looking that bad. 5 minute isn't even looking that bad, but 1 minute is. Like 1 minute really is. Not too much wicks for me, like this small candles, huge wicks showing me really a sign of accumulation there. Also the fact that we took out a high here, took out a low here, another low, took out the high, like just accumulating some positions for a bigger lag in the afternoon. But I will end here. So we will see each other tomorrow, and tomorrow I will talk about the price action right now. So have a great time, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.